Okay, welcome back to Hanger 51. What's going on tonight, guys? What's happening? I know Shadow's going to be in the show first, probably because he's already bouncing messages off my phone. so where you at, Eric? You should have been here already. Come on, I've been live for 10 seconds already. There you are. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. How the hell are you? Doing all right? Oh, God. Oh, I love this hobby. Jesus, I love this hobby. I don't think I'd be alive if it wasn't for this hobby. Oh, my God. So what's going on? Oh, yeah, you can see the wing of my Vipers right there in the picture. Just barely. I guess I could turn it just enough maybe to get it out of the... it's all right. Maybe if I turn it this way. Yeah, that's all right. Good enough. Keith Christie, what's up? Good to see you, man. How you doing tonight? Slapnuts, what's up? Good to see you. Mike SSI. Look at all you guys piling in tonight. Good to see y'all, man. What's going on? So I got a new video to put up. I got a bunch of videos to put up. But I finally got a decent, what I think is usable for my J65. In the past, even this one's not perfect. The lighting's bad at one end of the field. The sun was setting. So there's some glare at that end, but overall I think it's good. I think it looks pretty good. So 11-minute flight on a 5200. So that was really good. So what's up, David? How you doing tonight, man? And thanks for the props on the prop balancing, buddy. It means a lot to me to hear you guys give me positive feedback like that. I'm giving you good advice and you appreciate it. It means a lot. So thank you, David. I appreciate that. Jeff Adams, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, Jeff, are you going to Bigfoot? I'm just curious. EQ, Eric. Okay, so the guy sent you a message, I guess. Did he send it yet? You got a shipping confirmation yet? I'm not holding my breath, I can tell you that. You're very welcome, David. You just don't know how much that kind of feedback means to me. I really, really appreciate that because I really am here to help. And when I get feedback that I'm giving you good advice and it really helps, it means a lot to me. So thank you again. George Watts, what's up? How you doing, man? Just no bus driving tips. Yeah, you don't want... Can't make it this year? Okay, Jeff. That's all right. Neither can I. Just was curious if you were going. Jeff in Lower Alabama. What's up, Jeff? I see you out flying your crazy zebra striped EC 1500 again. Ken Bird, what's up? Good to see you, Ken. Oh, I miss anybody? I think I got everybody so far. Oh, so did he talk to you on the phone? Did he call you? Or is he going to call you Monday or Tuesday? Today, JCB, what's up? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. He called you Friday. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, maybe there's hope yet then, Eric. You know, I'm going to wait to hear from him. I hope he contacts me, so that we can, maybe get that our deal done. I don't know. We'll see. Is he doing all right though? I mean, what I know you said he broke his hip. He fell and broke his hip. So is he doing okay? I guess he's not in the hospital. So thank you. Appreciate that, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I get a message from him. I still want those planes. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Shadow, I'll try not to break my hip. I'll stay off the ladders. I'm not going to get on the house anytime soon. We're going to stay on the ground. Well, we should be okay. He's got a steel plate in his hip now. Oh, wow. That's great. Lewis, what's up? Hey, did you go flying tonight? Were you at the field? No, I didn't go. My back just hurts too damn much. I was piddling around here trying to get something done, and I just couldn't do it. I had to sit down. So I didn't get a damn thing done today, other than, I don't know. I mean, I did some video work today. I got a video that's going to go up right after my show tonight. I'll put it up so you guys can watch that tomorrow. And I was piddling with the trailer a little bit, taking some measurements, trying to figure out how I'm going to make the trailer more useful than the old trailer was, which the old trailer was very useful, but I think I can make this one even better, more versatile and usable. Instead of putting another plane rack in it, I hung one plane. I got the one rack in it to hold 6 planes, and now I've got one plane upside down on the ceiling. And it's the Carbon ZT-28, so it's the biggest plane, is hanging upside down in the ceiling, and that worked out beautiful. I was going to put a second one on the ceiling in front of it, toward the back of the trailer, but that's not going to work. It's going to be too hard to get the Carbon Z in the position it's in right now, past the second set of racks that'll hold the other plane. So I don't know that. I think the other plane, if it's a big plane, I mean, I could put a small rack in and put a small plane up there and probably get away with it. And I may still do that, but I can't put another big airplane up there. So, and the problem is the overlap. I can put, this one's lower. It's not very low. It's pretty tight to the ceiling, but it's low enough to put another plane tighter against the ceiling so that the wing passes over the fuselage. So that the Carbon Z is facing to my left, the tail's to the right, inverted. The tail is folding away from the roof, so there's a pretty good gap. The farther to the wall you get, there's a bigger the gap. So if the other one was even tighter to the ceiling, the wing would pass right over the fuselage. So that part works. The problem is that rack hanging down now, getting the fuselage of the Carbon Z past it, coming out of the rack to take it out of the trailer. And that's what I'm struggling with. And but if I put a really small rack in for a smaller plane, I think it might work. So we're going to look into that. You like big racks? Yeah, most guys do. I'm not into big racks myself. Hey Tim, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. So, but I've got an inflatable bed I want to put in there now. It's a 6 foot long, 4.5 foot wide. I think it's a full size bed, not a queen. It's an air mattress. So if I build a shelf, say 2 feet off the floor, and put the air mattress on that shelf, I'll be able to put planes under the bed and on the bed. So I'm figuring I'd probably get 5 to 6 more airplanes between, depending on the size. It might get 6, might get 7, I don't know, but or only 5 or 4, depending if they're big airplanes or medium-sized airplanes, small planes. Kenny Rogers, what's up? So but if I put the bed in there, I can put 2 or 3 planes on the bed, 2 or 3 planes under the bed. So that puts 6, plus the one on the ceiling is 7. The other rack is another 6. So that's 13. And then in the nose, standing on its nose, is a spot for the RV-8. So that's 14. So I'll have 14 planes in the trailer. And then that'll probably leave me room to stand a few more up at the tail of at least 1 or 2 on this side. The generator, my big generator, and the little generator are mounted to the wall on the right. But the left side of the trailer, I'm probably going to have another 2 or 3 feet there. So I'll probably be able to put at least 1 more big airplane on its nose with the wing off, or something in that realm. So that'll make probably about 15 airplanes. And then if I take the planes out of the trailer, I'll have a bed to sleep on. So when I go flying, I can if I put the tent up and I don't want to stay in the tent, I can put the airplanes in the tent. I always put the airplanes in the back of the tent anyway. I can put 5 or 6 airplanes in the back of the tent. And then I can either sleep on the bed in the trailer because the planes will be cleared out, or I can sleep in the tent. So, I have options. So we'll see. But I'm trying to make it more versatile. And so if that works, yeah. And an 8-track. Yeah, of course. You can't go anywhere without your 8-track player. Are you kidding me? I'll have an 8-track cassette, and it'll play 45s and 78s. And yeah, and yes, I do have one of those. And if I bring the other one, I can even have CDs too. So, I think I'd leave the CDs I'll bring the DVD player instead. And then if I bring my new laptop, new to me, it's an old laptop, but it's got a Blu-ray player in it. So I can bring movies. Thinking about mounting a TV on the wall in there too. So yeah, got a lot of plans to organize this trailer even better than the other one. So anyway, Shadow's out. All right, we'll see you later, Eric. Have a good night, man. Oh, what did I miss? I missed something here. Oh, no kidding, Jeff. That's amazing. I didn't know you put your RV7 in a tree, but it was undamaged, huh? Wow. That's awesome. Tim, you have a titanium rod in your hip and ankle? Really? I didn't know that. Holy shit. Strip rudder servo. Oh, well, that's kind of typical anyway. I wish they would put Metal Gear servos on rudders and nose wheels. It would make life a lot better. David, did you have the flaps down or not down? Trying to get your Viper in the air. Oh, it was in there for 3 months. Yeah, that's awesome, Jeff. I know I'm a little behind, guys. I backed up. I'm catching up. Hang on. You know, I saw a comment that I didn't know the prelude to, so I went back to see what it was. So I'm almost caught back up. Well, Bill, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's yeah, hit a bump or make one. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about on the video I'm about to put up. My J65. And we have a couple of good ski ramps at our field that you can use to your advantage if you hit them right. Yeah, how can I get by with only 16 planes to fly? Well, I got that covered too, Jeff. I can put more in the truck. So yeah, if I can get 15 in the trailer, I can get at least 2, 3 more in the truck. So yeah, now we're almost to 20. You know, we're getting close to 20. So yeah, I know it'll be a struggle, but we'll make it work. All right, so how do you like flying gas, Kenny? What do you think? Was it everything you dreamed of? Hello, Nina. Welcome to the show. Okay, so try not using the flaps, David. A lot of times they, especially on takeoff, they create more drag than the extra lift you're looking for. So yeah, try it without the flaps. That might get it done. Let's RC, what's up? Good to see you, man. Mike Bird in the house. All right, the birds are here. See, my Viper or my Avanti 70 from FMS, I have no problem taking off in the grass. It just takes right off. So, you know, and I don't use takeoff flaps. Yeah, you might need to move the battery back a hair too. You know, it just a little, you know, like a half an inch at a time maybe, and see if that will get it done too. But I would try without the flaps. Okay, I'm caught up. So we're back live now. You're using a 4000. Okay, well, that's what I have in my my Avanti 70 millimeter. I put a 4000 in it, and it takes right off. I have no problem getting it off grass. And I don't even use full throttle, David. I'm usually half to 3/4 throttle, and it lifts right off. So, what kind of batteries are you using? Is it a newer pack, older pack? Is it tired? Is it got a, you know, what's the C rating? You know, give us a little more information. Yeah, I got my Avanti up with a 5200 in it, which it flew fine with the 5200. It took right off, no problem, and it flew fine. But I think so. It's an HRB 60C, okay. But I just it was diminishing returns. I needed more throttle to keep it airborne, so my flight time went from I think 11 or 12 minutes down to around 9 because I was carrying all that extra weight. So 4,000 seems to be the perfect battery for the Avanti 70 millimeter. And there's not a big difference between the Avanti and the Viper. They're pretty similar airplanes. So yeah, so I would try, you can try a lighter battery, 3600 maybe, but I would try moving the battery back and no takeoff flaps and see what you get. Rando Vision, what's up? No, Randy, I've never had that. I'm not going to repeat it, but no, I've never had that. Have you? Yeah, the ramp will work. Yeah. Hey, RC Roland, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah. Worst case scenario, you can build a ramp. That's what the British did, right? Instead of putting catapults on their aircraft carriers, they put a ramp. Hey, it worked. It got their planes in the air, so yeah. So yeah, I've seen that happen a few times. Was it off the wing or the tail surfaces? I've seen it come off the tail surfaces before. Yeah, it keeps flying. So Rando Vision in the house. We got 20. We had 23 a second ago. It just dropped to 20. And 10 likes. All right, come on, guys. Hit the like button. Pretty please. Pretty please. Don't forget to hit that. Like Jeff in Lower Alabama says on his cup, spike the like. I like that. That's pretty good. I might have to go on his channel and buy that cup. We don't like, yeah. You're here, Spence. You must like something. What the hell are you doing here? Yeah, you're here for the chat. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Yeah, we have a ramp at the field. There's a couple of them actually. They're Mother Earth ramps. They're if you hit them just right, it'll definitely catapult your plane right back up in the air. So. Thank you, Litz. Thanks, Eric. if it's worthy at the end of the show. Yeah, watch me sip my. Actually, tonight I'm drinking my health drink. It's cranberry grape and some zero. What is it? Powerade? Power water? It's got some electrolytes. So I mix the two of them together and add a little just tap water with some ice. So I get my electrolytes. I get some vitamins, some beneficiary of the cranberry, all mixed in one. So. Yeah, the sky jump is the best. Yeah. You missed it yesterday, Lewis, or not yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, Saturday. They had a cookout. We had some beautiful barbecue chicken. thanks to Ron and his wife Mary, they cooked us a whole bunch of chicken. It was pretty good. So you missed out on that one. Yeah, I've had that too. That's pretty good. The half lemonade, half tea. Yeah. All right. So what else is going on, guys? What's new and exciting? I'm trying to think. Trying to make progress on my Viper jet, which is the wings right here. You guys can probably see that. I've been working on that. Still having issues with the landing gear. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. The nose gear is working now, but I can't get the mains to go up and down. I guess I'm going to have to pull a wing off and see if they're still plugged in. Make sure that's, before I go any further. I think I'm going to work on that. Was working on the MB339. I've got everything working now. Everything's powered up. Just waiting on, waiting on my Y connectors and my tri-Y connectors to finish it off. And that'll be ready to fly. You were working on your new truck. Well, if it's a new truck, you shouldn't have to work on it. Why are you working on it? What's wrong with it? Yeah, Kenny. It's actually not. It's just to get a little bit of everything. I'm trying not to drink as much soda at the house. I drink it at the flying field because it's convenient. They're cans. They're easy to keep cold. No special container, just a cooler with ice or a ice pack. So I drink a lot of soda when I'm flying, but when I'm home, I try not to drink soda. And this is much healthier than soda. And it quenches the thirst. Very low calorie. And there's some vitamins and some electrolytes, and so it kind of it's better than just plain water. There's the between the cranberry juice and the power water with the electrolytes. Do I have one of those Powerade bottles? I might have a bottle in here. I had a bottle in here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, Powerade Zero. Yeah, 50% more electrolytes. So yeah, that's let me switch cameras. So that's part of what's in my mix tonight. A little of that, and so anyway. Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that strawberry banana armor drink. That's pretty good. Kind of pricey though. I wait till they go on sale and then I buy them. Oh, I don't have any trouble at all with my LX B25, Eric. Everything. I've got that working perfect. The Bombay, everything's working. I just haven't. I wanted to put. I don't want to glue the canopy on the front. I want to screw it on so that I can take it off to put, pilots in it if I want, paint it if I want, So that's the only thing holding up my B25 is just mounting the nose, that clear plastic front end. And what I got to do is I got to take something like this. Let me change cameras again. This is a little piece of plywood. Okay, so I got to take a piece of plywood like this, cut it in little squares, and recess them into the foam in various locations, so I can put like servo screws. You know, the screws for the mount of servo. It's got that built-in head with the washer kind of on it, and I want to be able to screw them into the clear canopy, into the wood, to make it, you know, to put it on there, but make it removable. It's not a big deal. Just haven't had it, you know. But that's just one more project I have, and it hasn't been at the top of my list. But I'm getting motivated here. We're trying to get some stuff done. So, but yeah, I didn't have any problem with my LX25. You know, my B25 is fine. Everything powered up, works good. Props are balanced. I really just have to put the engine cowls on, which are on my table out there, and mount that nose cone, and I'm ready to fly it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Got too many other projects that I keep putting ahead of it. You know, this new jet, that new jet, another new plane. You know, just, you know, stuff that comes in and just needs to be screwed together that I don't need to, you know, massage and modify. And so it's much easier to put that stuff together and go fly it than it is for me to sit there farting around with little blocks of wood, you know, to make the nose removable. But that's the only problem with that plane, you know, is just mounting that nose. So, but I'll get to that probably pretty soon. All right, so Lewis, I didn't see what kind of truck it was. Won't crank. So you bought a truck that won't start. I bought a new truck and it doesn't start. Okay. All right, Lewis, that sounds interesting. Let's hear. So what kind of truck is it? Is it another F-150? Is that what you bought? Air Marshal, look at you. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. So I hear you got a job. You know, enlighten us, man. We want to hear. What did you get? What are you doing? We all, you know, curious minds want to know, you know. Good to see you, though, man. Let me know when you want to go flying. Yeah, apparently motions. They're stopping motion stuff for drugs. I guess they're having trouble in customs. They're stopping everything they have and checking it. So they're getting held up in customs big time. I have no idea why. Doesn't make any sense. Victor, what's up? Good to see you, man. What time do I get going in the morning? It depends. Every day it's different, Wild Bill. You know, if I'm out here in the garage till 2 or 3 in the morning working on videos or in a Zoom, then I sleep in usually. But usually, unless I go cut grass, if I'm cutting grass, which I think I might have one more cut this year. My grass is not growing anymore. It's pretty stagnant. So I might cut it one more time before the winter. I'll get up 7:30-ish to cut grass, but other than that, I'm a 9:30 kind of guy. 10 or 11, yeah, sometimes depending. Yeah, yeah, sometimes. Pop balancing is a full-time job. Yeah, for me, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't reprogram my ESCs. I know even Rich Baker recommended that to program them to the high setting. So I haven't done that yet. I might do that. But yeah, No, I haven't. I didn't. You know, like I said, I haven't tried to fly it yet. But everything, I'm not having any trouble with any of my stuff. My nose gear worked. Everything, the gear worked fine. Got the Bombay working good. Um, yeah. I don't have any issues with the LX model other than the way I want to mount the nose so that's removable. Have I heard from Legend Hobbies? No, I've gotten some updates from Jeff about the delays because they found some issues with the plane that I'm assuming Thomas isn't happy with. He seems to be on top of shit. You know, the guy, he really impresses me. I think he's really into making sure we get a good product. He seems to really give a shit. So apparently they did something he wasn't happy with. So they're reconfiguring our planes with the new upgrades. And and the way Jeff said it, that Tom told him was he'd rather send it out late and right than send it out with a problem and then send out a fix for it, you know, where you're disappointed with it and then he's scrambling to send you an update, you know, or something to repair whatever it is. So he wants the factory to get it right. And David, you don't know how long I've missed that so much. F you too, buddy. I'm glad you're back. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, so that's all I've heard from Legend. I haven't heard from Thomas directly, but that I don't, you know, I'm not going to bother him. I'm okay. I'm not worried about it. All right, so Lewis, I'm still not clear. So you got a Silverado like the one Mike has. What year is the Silverado? So you got a full-size truck. It's a Silverado. Good choice. I like that. What color is it? You know, what year is it? All the motion planes are made in Wuhan. Like Wuvu? Is that the We were laughing at the field the other day because we were talking about the different batteries that we fly, and you know there was Yumi, and then there was Hoodoo or Woo, and then there's Woo Voo with a V. These are some great names. Yeah, so we were laughing about that at the field the other day. Yeah, I don't think it's a fuel pump problem. He says it won't crank. Okay, not that it's cranking and not starting. He says it won't crank. So probably not a fuel pump problem. More likely, you know, it's either a starter, solenoid, something electrical, a current problem, some kind of a current issue. How many people are saying this foam that is used too? What do you, Eric? You lost me. Yeah, I know they use a different kind of. You know, if you're talking about the LX model, it's definitely different. You know, it's EPO foam, but it's a different mixture of EPO foam. There's a lot of ways to make EPO foam, guys. A lot of ways, and you know the aero foam jets that we're getting are the most dense foam of everybody, including FMS. FMS has got really dense foam too, but this stuff is more closer to foam cooler type foam. It's a lot lighter, a lot airier, a little like harder, crispier. You know, it's a different kind of EPO foam. Um, I'm pretty sure it's still EPO foam. At least I think that's what the box says. Okay, so you think it's EPS foam? Does it say that somewhere, Jeff? Do they advertise it as being EPS foam? Because I was always in the impression it's EPO. So I'm just curious. So it's a 2008, 70,000 miles, extended cab. That's cool. So okay, so there's probably why it's not starting. If you've got a security alert on the dash, then that's that's causing the no start condition. So you said the truck's been sitting for a while. You look under the dash for chewed wires. You know, like a rodent got in there and chewed on it. Under the hood too. Look around, see if you see some chewed up wires, because that's pretty common when a car sits too long. The rodents seem to take nest in it and start eating shit. So get a good look at all the wiring. See what you see. So what's Customs doing, Eric? Lighting a couple airplanes on fire to test the foam? Is that what the hell? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Kenny, I don't think, because my Avalanche was an '07. I'm pretty sure they have the same dashboard in it. And that little security window you're talking about up in the left corner, the orange, I don't think that's on that truck. I think they're past that. That was prior to '07. '07 was the year change on the dashboards. My buddy has, I think, an '04 Escalade, and it has that window you're talking about with the security warning in it. I think that changed in '07, so his truck probably doesn't have that. I don't know, maybe not. You can always turn the key on, Lewis, and then crawl under the truck and jump the solenoid, because that security system does not stop the ignition system from working. It just prevents the starter from cranking. So if you can crank it by jumping it underneath the truck, it may start. And that'll just eliminate the fact that there's something wrong with the motor. You know, if you get it started, at least you'll know it runs. And then it's just figuring out why the security light's on. So it should run. You just have to jump start it. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought your dash looks just like mine. I was pretty sure they were the same dashboard. Yeah. You have that little blue information window. Is that where you're getting the security warning in that window in the middle there? Oh, by the way, RC Cat, welcome to the show, man. I saw you pop in. I was busy talking. Yeah, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's just like my dash. Yeah. What plane did you order, Ken? What did you order? Jeff. Oh my God, I used to play in a band. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God. That's too funny. It's still playing in a band. Oh, God. Oh, that's so funny. All right, guys, I got to step outside for a second. I got to pee. I'm drinking too much my elixir here. It's making me pee. I'll be right back. So, Kenny, what's it looking for when you reprogram the security? Is it a signal from the key fob, or is there something in the key that it reads? What's it looking for when you do that reprogram? Okay, I'm back. A Halifax sensor. Where's the? It must be looking for something in the key. Is that what it's looking for? I know the Impala has a VAT system, and it's got that pill in the key, and that's how that works. But these keys don't have a pill in them, but it's got that black end on the key. Is there like a some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of resistor or something built into the key that the dashboard's trying to ping off of to get a signal? Or I mean, what's it looking for? I'm just curious. I never fooled with the new systems. My specialty was the 94 to 96. Yeah, the new ones don't have a pill. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm wondering. What is it looking for? Yeah, that chip. That's Roy. Yeah, I was wondering if the key has a chip in it that it's looking for a signal off of. You know, the security system. Because I haven't fooled with any of those. You know, I'm pretty up on the VAT system, but I don't know this one. Okay. The only big deal about it, Ken, is they don't wear out. There's no moving parts to wear out. The Hall effects gimbals don't have a a pot like the regular, you know, servos and transmitter gimbals have a pot. And after a while, I've never worn one out, but a lot of people wear that pot out. And then you have to replace the gimbal. The Halifax gimbals will never need replacing. They're ball bearing and they don't have any moving parts. The Halifax effect is not a moving mechanical thing. So I believe it's some kind of magnetic drive, I guess. So that's the only big deal is they'll never wear out. You won't ever have to replace the gimbals in your transmitter. So not a huge deal, but hey, you know it's something to you know it's a plus. I mean, if the radio has them, if you know you buy a radio and it's got those in it, it's a good thing. Yeah, I see a lot of patterns in Fords. Wow, Bill. Shall I go on? What do you want to know about an OBS one system? That's pretty easy. They laser tag from behind. So you asked that question last week, RC Cat. Um, what's your feeling on the two airplanes? I mean, do you like them both? Do you think one's going to fly better than the other? What? Because you're still asking the same question about the same two planes. So I'm curious. What are you looking for? You know, what do you think? What are you trying to get out of those two planes? Flight time, aerobatics, what? Just coolness. Um, the Commander doesn't have lights, and the Tractor does. I would lean more toward the Tractor. I like the lights. I don't know. What's your thought process here? What are you comparing those two for? Yeah, Kenny likes lights too. I like the lights. I'm sorry. I'm just you know I'll definitely gravitate toward a plane with lights more than one without if I'm on the fence. I just think the lights are cool. So my new Carbon Z T28 with lights is awesome. God, I love that thing. It doesn't fly any better than the other one. They fly exactly the same, but it just looks so cool with the lights. I really like the lights. Michael Bear, what's up? So you're really liking that simple stick. Yeah, I bet there's another one on the table being built right now. I know you're going to build another one. All right, Jeff. So how aerobatic is the air tractor? And did you fly yours on 4S? So Obo has crappy grass too. Okay, so it sounds pretty much. Um, I have a Commander. I don't have the tractor. Been wanting to get one. Haven't gotten one yet. But I want the air tractor. But I do have the Commander. Um, I honestly I think I'd pick the tractor over the Commander if I had to pick one between the two of those. Because Jeff just confirmed that it's pretty aerobatic, does knife edges, flies inverted, it's got lights. It's just cool because it's an air tractor. I think that's a cool airplane. The Commander doesn't have lights. It's a good looking airplane though. It's a nice airplane. So, yeah, if I could only have one, I'd probably go with the air tractor. RC swap meet next weekend. There you go. You really can't go wrong with either one of them. So, what I would suggest, Kat, is just whichever one you lights you up more. Whichever one, when you look at it, you like more. I'd go with that one because you're not going to hurt yourself with either one. They're both good airplanes. Well, that's another thing too. I don't think either one of them are going away anytime soon. So you've got time. You get one now, and then maybe Santa Claus will bring you one for Christmas. You never know. So I would just pick whichever one you like better, just looking at it, because I think they're both going to be fun to fly. I don't think that's an issue. They're both good airplanes. So whichever one lights you up more is the one I'd go with. Buy the one you like the most, and then, like I said, maybe Santa Claus will bring you one for Christmas. The other one. Yeah, which one makes your tits hard. Yeah, there you go. So in 09, I had 3 Impala SS's, and I bought a brand new 09 Infiniti G37S. And I loved that car. And I brought it home, and I drove it around, and I loved the car. It was a great car. It's fast as fuck. And but then I get back in the Impala, and the Impala is what lights me up. I don't know why, but it's just, the sound of it, the way it drives, the way it feels, just was, more. I was more impressed with that than my brand new Infiniti. So I ended up selling the Infiniti, not for that reason. I would have kept it, but the dealership screwed it up, and then they told me they couldn't fix it, and I was so frustrated with them and the car at that point that I just sold it. I only lost $100 on it. I had it for 2 years, and I sold it for $100 less than I bought it for. And so I got out of it good, and got rid of it because it didn't light me up like my Impala. Yeah, my Impala made my tits hard, for sure. It made something else hard, too. And I just got rid of the headache and the car payment because it was an expensive car. So I got rid of that car, got rid of the car payment. I still have those 3 Impalas plus one more. So Craig Beaven, what's up? I haven't flown. I've flown it on the simulator, but I haven't flown the real one. It's really pretty, though. I really like the new 300 Extra. I love the color scheme on it. It's very pretty. But honestly, I think I would pick the Arrows Edge 540, that orange and white Edge over the 300. It's a little bigger. I think I suspect it flies better. At least it does on the simulator. Um, I have two of those already, but not in that color scheme. Mine are the Red Bull scheme, but it's the same airplane. It's made by FMS. Um, if it's a new motor, Kenny, yeah, you want to run it rich a little bit first. Let it break in. If it's a brand new motor, yeah, and then you can start leaning it out. Always keep it on the rich side, though. You can't go wrong. You're not going to hurt it by running it a little rich. If you lean it out too much, you can hurt it. So, yeah, just ease into it. You'll be fine. Wow, you'd pick the Dynam Tempest over the Commander. That's an interesting thought. Good to see you there, Juan Waffle. Waffen? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hey, welcome back. Not too often we get somebody recommending a Dynam plane. Personally, I like Dynams, but a lot of people don't. Um, but yeah, there's another choice. You painted your Edge 540 and now it flies like shit. What the hell? How much paint did you put on it? What the hell? I just screwed it up just painting it. Yeah, I have an antique tool collection too, Kenny. Yeah, a dwell meter. You won't need that nowadays. The timing light. Yeah, same thing. All right, RC Cat. We'll see you later, man. Enjoy your flying, man. An AM Attack 4 channel. Now, what in the hell are you going to do with that, Wild Bill? What the fuck? You just got $30 burning a hole in your pocket. You want to get rid of what? What the hell? Why do you want that radio? Holy shit! Yeah, yeah. If you know, I still have a couple cars here. My '56 Chevy and my '67 Camaro will both. I can use them on that. That's why I keep them. But yeah, they're that's some old school shit there. Yep. Yeah, mine's got wing windows, Wild Bill. Yep. It's a '67. Well, there you go, Craig. See, you're right in the group with us here, us old timers that still fix cars. Yeah, Kenny, my dad was a machinist, so he had a whole toolbox full of crap like that, all kinds of damn feeler gauges and dial indicators and oh my god, just taps, dies, center drills, all kinds of shit. And I inherited all of his old machinist tools, and I have a lathe here, so I use a lot of it. Um, but yeah, I've got a real collection of old stuff. I have a whole set of Craftsman wrenches that were before the chroming. These aren't chromed; they're just steel, so they're dark. You know, I don't know what color you'd call them, but they're real dark metal color, and they're not chrome. And I'm not gonna. I broke one of them. I'm not replacing it because I'll get a new chrome one. I don't want a new chrome one. I want to keep my old one. Yeah, you can't have too many feeler gauges. That's for sure. Yeah, that's about the size mine is. I think 18 inches. I can swing something. I think that big. That's about as big as it'll go though. Not much more than that. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's 18 or not. It might be a little smaller than that. Yeah, those kind of planes don't fly. Wild Bill. I mean, they will if they go fast enough. You can fly anything if it's going fast enough. Craig, do you work at a dealership? There you go, Roy. Yep. Are your drawers all felt lined and all that in the box? You know, because that's what my dad's box was. Oh, cool. Good for you, man. Fred! What's up? Yeah. You know, check six, that's funny. You say everybody's missing a 10 millimeter socket because if it's a newer car, everything is 10 millimeter. So that's the socket you'll use more than anything else. It's either a 10 millimeter or a 13 millimeter. So yeah, I've got a couple of 10 millimeter sockets missing. Yeah, I've got a few old cars. I think actually, except my new truck, they're all old. Yep, felt line. Yep, yep. That's the way mine is. You have a couple of screws loose. Try a 10 millimeter socket, Wild Bill. I'll tighten it right up. Oh, I'm still on my close camera. I've got to check. Well, while we're on it, I'll show you guys a picture of my trailer. And then I'll switch back. So the generator's right in the front. All the way in the back is a plane rack that has 6 airplanes on it, and then the Carbon ZT-28 is hanging from the ceiling upside down. So that's what the latest thing I've been working on. Let me get a little closer. So that's what my trailer looks like right now. And then I usually on the floor, they're not in there right now, but I have 2 airplanes on the floor. The J65 jet's on the floor, sitting on a pillow. And then I had the Carbon Z sitting on its wheels on the floor next to it, but now I have the new plane I bought from the guy in Orlando on the floor on its landing gear sitting next to the jet. So that's 6, 7, 8, that's 9 airplanes in there right now that I carry. And there's plenty of room for more. I'm trying to configure it to get the most out of it. That's why I was talking about putting the bed in there, and then I can put 2 or 3, 4 planes on the bed, and then same thing under the bed. So that'll get me anywhere from 4 to 8 more planes, depending on the size of the plane, in the trailer. And then I'll also have a place to sleep if I decide to stay in the trailer. Put the planes outside under the canopy or in the tent. So it's giving me a lot of options. So I'm just working out the logistics of the of how I want to set the trailer up. Yeah, doesn't that suck? You know, tools aren't something that really bring a lot of money used. You know, you got all that money invested in tools, and then you know, I've got 7 toolboxes here full of tools, and I still don't have all my tools in toolboxes. I have so many tools that a lot of shit's just not in toolboxes, and I have 7 giant toolboxes here full of tools. I've got my own tire machines. Some of you guys noticed that when I did a video in my garage. I have my own tire balancer and tire mounting equipment. Got an engine hoist. I got everything but a wheel alignment rack. That's the only thing left to get. Yeah, I've got at least that much invested in tools. Yeah. Litz, I'm thinking about the same thing. I'm thinking about an awning. Seriously thinking about it. I just put a solar light on the outside of my trailer, which is awesome. I think I have 9 of these lights, and I don't have one out here, but it's a stainless steel shell, plastic back, plastic bottom, glass. It's a glass solar panel on the top, and it's got 3 settings. You can have it on low intensity, and it stays on all night. And gets brighter if it sees motion. You can put it on medium intensity, and it stays on all night and gets brighter if there's motion. And then there's the bright setting that goes off until it sees motion, and that's the setting I use on all of them. And I've got them out on the front pole in my driveway, so when you pull in the driveway, that one comes on. I have one on the front of the house that comes on. Now I have one on the back of the house that comes on. And then I just put one over the door to the garage here. They're all the same light. And then I added one more to my trailer. So at the field now, when I'm getting ready to go home at night in the dark, that light comes on as long as I'm moving around underneath it. And man, what a difference that makes. It makes it so nice to get everything back in the trailer, to take wings off airplanes or whatever I'm working on. So, but that's, if I put an awning up, it's going to be in the way of the solar getting to that light. So I'm trying to figure out how I can put an awning up and not screw up the light to the solar panel. I could probably cut a hole in it right there to let the solar panel, but I don't know if that's going to probably ruin the awning if I do that. So Oh, is that right? What kind of special tools do you need to work on an airplane, Kenny? I haven't myself worked on an airplane. My best friend bought a plane and he worked on it, and he never mentioned that he bought anything special. You got solar panels on your roof? Yeah. How's that working? Do you like it? Are you saving energy, money? You know, what's the pros and cons of doing that? Because I was thinking about putting solar panels on the roof of the garage because the garage ain't going anywhere. The house is probably leaving, so I wasn't going to put them on my house, but I'm thinking about putting them on the garage. Yeah, Fred, that's perfect. I'll put the light above the awning. Why didn't I think of that? And it'll get charged right up, no problem. Yeah, I did it. God, why? You're a genius. God, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that's perfect. Flexible solar panels. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so you got that in there, do you? God, that still scares the hell out of me. I just can't put a wood stove in my tent. I know yours is designed for it and everything, but I just couldn't do it. I'm not going to put a fire inside my tent. There's just something wrong about that. Oh, some sheet metal fabrication tools. I didn't think of that. That's a good plan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Greg. Craig, you're a dumbass like the rest of us. Oh, I think I have an 11/32 wrench. You know, part of my dad's old tools. Turn my so now Fred's got it figured out. Right? If I turn the light upside down under the awning and a mirror on the ground. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, Fred. Yeah, I have a set of safety wire pliers, you know, because we did a lot of racing on road course, motorcycle racing, and everything had to be safety wired. So I have a set of safety wire pliers. Yeah, an extra heavy duty hot glue gun. That'd be perfect. Yeah, they have they do probably an aviation special toolkit from Harbor Freight. Yeah, Big Jim, I just said that earlier about cutting a hole in the awning for the light, but I'm not sure that wouldn't ruin the awning. I'm a little leery about trying that. Got to buy the awning first, then we'll look at maybe cutting a hole in it. I haven't decided yet. Yeah. So how you doing tonight, Big Jim? What's going on? Uh-oh. How'd you do that? How'd you blow your bag off? What the hell? Were you laughing too hard? Is that how that works? What happened? Oh man, that really sucks. Yeah, that sounds like a mess for sure. Oh God. Oh hey, is it? No, yeah, that's yeah, the wing's out of view. I think maybe just the corner of it, right? Yeah, just the corner of it. Oh, and the green part's invisible. That's cute. It's a green wingtip. Right here, there's a green wingtip on this wing here, but you can't see it because it's invisible. It's a winglet. There's a green winglet on the end of that wing that you can't see. Give me something you want to see dry. Six. I'll work it in. What do you want to watch dry? Paint, concrete. What do you? I'm an equal opportunity offender. I can do any of it. Whatever you want to watch. Oh, you're not leaving until we balance a prop? Well, we can do that too. You got rivets? Oh yeah. And confused gender. So you covered it all there. Good job, Jim. You want to watch glue expand? We can do that. As a matter of fact, if you're serious, I need to do my little expansion on this one. So yeah, I can mix up some glue and do this if you want. We can do that. If you want to watch glue expand, we can do that. Because I got to fill that one up because I've looked at a bunch of videos now, or I shouldn't say videos, a bunch of pictures of Spitfires. So I know how I'm going to make this look better. You know, move the scoop and get it cut down and all that. So, but I need to fill this with my Gorilla Glue and then cut it off. So we are going to do that. You were just watching epoxy dry? Does just being confused count? Yeah, absolutely. That counts. In here? Absolutely. You see corn? What are we? We got Field of Dreams going on here now? What the hell? I see corn. Oh, that's funny. Oh, so you're talking about corn you had for dinner last night. Oh no. Oh my God, Kenny. Holy crap. It's literally. A Woolworths wrench set. Wow. That I remember Woolworths. Yeah. We had one of those in our town. You're getting ready to go watch Gorilla Glue dry. Uh-oh. It's bath time for Wild Bill. He's going to go take a bath. It's that time of the month, whether you need it or not, right, Bill? 2 days ago. Oh, my God. Oh no. Yeah, that's for sure. Mine are never that far behind. Stuff like that usually starts coming out before I finish eating it. That's how quick my digestive system works. Yeah, Elvis's last word, corn. So, Jim, tell us more about your toys you bought. How the boat's doing? You know, I know you were having fun with those little boats in the pool, but you've been running anything in the pond? You did play with your Bismarck or whatever little boats you bought. You bought a bunch of them. There was a spider inside the cockpit. Oh no. Yeah, I've had a few of those. Some of my planes been laying around long enough to have residents inside. Oh, it storms every day? Really? You're having a lot of storms? Man, we're not having anything here. We're not even getting rain. So my grass ain't growing. No, nothing. It's which is a good thing because I hate cutting grass. So that's a good thing. Did you put an RC track inside your big garage yet? You could put a crawler course in there, or You could do all kinds of crazy stuff in there. Oh, no kidding. The spider was in the jet boat, huh? That was a brand new boat, right? The spider came with it? Man, that spider's from what? Japan? China? Wow. Yeah, it's been it was 60 it was 62 this morning outside, guys. We've really cooled off here. It only went up to about I don't think it might have hit 90 today, maybe, I think. But yeah, it was 62 in the morning. I was really surprised. The lost F-35 I gave up. Oh, Fred, shame on you. You haven't built your Albatross or your Futura. Wow. What are we going to do with you? You could build them on your show tomorrow night while we're flying. You could sit there building. So it'd be a dual purpose show. Wouldn't that be cool? Roach Coach, what's up? New bag installed. All right, good to hear, Kenny. Now you got to clean up the mess. Yeah, the guys would enjoy watching you put that together while we're sitting there shooting the shit in your show. So yeah, it can be useful. I've done it during our Zooms, worked on airplanes. It's kind of it helps you get things done. Yeah, it's kind of taking a cue from Evan. He's always working on something during our Zooms. Yeah, you're right. It does make the time go by faster. So this isn't your first rodeo with the bag, huh, Kenny? Yeah. What are you building for Bigfoot, Kenny? Oh God, Kenny, oh Jesus. I can just imagine what that's like. Oh jeez. Holy crap. Oh my God.